Hey up peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Git Try. Sorry, just checking we're recording again. I can't help it. Get paranoid in your old age. Right, Final Fantasy 14 part, I think it's 190. Bloody hell. Right, well, we crack on. I don't seem to be bloody going anywhere, but... what's he giving? Oh, it's a coffer, isn't it? Yeah, we'll have them. With Yotsuyu safely in Gosetsu's care, all that remains is to answer Asahi's proposal. I would ask that you stay a while longer to see this business through. Turn the old volume down in the old lug oils. It's coming in me ears.
My apologies. Our deliberations took longer than expected.
Think nothing of it. The time afforded me the opportunity to go on a rather rousing excursion through Yansha.
I don't trust this guy. He seems a slimy git.
You have reached a decision then?
We are willing to cooperate with you in combating the Icon threat, and also in the exchange of prisoners. Assuming you accept our conditions, of course. As you know, your sister is in our care. Due to certain complications, however, we are hesitant to release her into your custody.
Complications?
She was inside Doma Castle when it collapsed. Though she survived, she remembers nothing of her past life, not even her name. To clarify, she is in our care not as a prisoner, but as a vulnerable citizen of Doma.
Are you saying you refuse to release her?
Not at all. If her memory returns before the appointed hour.
And if not, what exactly? You will accommodate her here in Doma?
Well, I sincerely doubt she will be of any great strategic value to the Empire. She spends her days daydreaming of Dango.
Dango. How dreadful. Very well. In light of our recent misstep in Sakazuki, it seems only fair that I show you the same understanding you have shown us. Though I do have one small request. Regardless of Yotsuyu's value to the Empire, she is yet my sister. Before I leave, might you permit me to speak with her in private?
You don't give a shit, mate.
Of course. Perhaps you could even bring her a plate of Dango. She would be most pleased. Yugiri will see you to her chambers.
Where do these bloody Shadowbringers come into it? Forgive me, my lord, but has he not been gone over long? Perhaps I should calm yourself, Kosetsu. I understand your concern, but we have to wait. I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. Thank you for your understanding. Long did I dream of this reunion, but never did imagine it would be so joyless. Part of me hoped your stories were just that, but alas, it is as you say. Tsuyu, do you remember anything of this man? No. I am a stranger to her, that much was clear to me from a single look. I leave her in your care. As you wish. Now if you'll excuse me, my superiors are long overdue a report. They will be elated to hear of our agreement. As for the exchange, once I have obtained the relevant permissions, I will arrange for your people to be relieved of their various duties and sent here to Yanxia. This will take time, of course. Of course, you may rest assured your soldiers will be well cared for until your return. We will also begin taking steps to better counter the threat of the Kojin and their icon. Before you take your leave, there is one other matter. I am informed it was you who took the lead in rescuing 2 young Domans. I have not yet had time to thank you properly. There is no need to thank me, I only did what anyone would do under the circumstances. Fortunately, I was in good company at the time. The blight of the Red Kojin is of the Empire's making. Were it not for our transgressions, those children would not have needed saving. You've suffered long enough. Promise to do all in my power to spare them further pain. I pray the Emperor will see things as you do. There may yet be hope for us all. I don't bloody trust him. He could be alright, but I don't think the Empire's going to do that until we meet again. It's all too proper, you know what I mean? Gosetsu, as before, I leave Yotsuyu to you. I invite the rest of you to join me outside. Let's treat Asai to a proper farewell. We don't seem to be going anywhere, but I can see that some of these things are important to the plot, like Yotsui and what have you. Oh, I don't know. Anybody out there can help me? Leave the Kainken. Am I on the right track? Let me know. Oh, I had another bloody comment today. I think it's a spam comment. Cannabis oil to cure cancer. I'm not going to delete them, but take no notice of them. Don't get drawn in. Don't click any links. I don't think they did any links, but they gave a web address for you to contact. Don't, please don't. Good. I don't condone it. I'm not leaving them on there because I condone them. If you think I should delete them, let me know. I don't know. Do you delete them or not? Do you block them? I ain't got a fucking clue. Struggle hard enough trying to play this bloody game. Right, hi in. The ambassador ships await. Let us be off. Oh, I do beg your pudding. I don't know where that come from. It's probably because it's getting bloody boring, this game. Well, it's not really, but this, not the game, this little bit. I feel as though I'm not progressing, but possibly am. I don't know.
I wish you a safe journey.
This has been a most enjoyable visit. I look forward to our next meeting. Maxima, would you take the others and see that all is ready for our departure?
Don't get him. Oh, no.
I simply cannot leave without first giving thanks to the Warrior of Light for accompanying me through Yanxia. Mark me, savior of the savages. There will be a reckoning.
I knew it. Knew we weren't to be trusted. I guess we are on right storyline then. Because this is not a side quest, is it? What's he seeing? Ah.
You've nowhere left to run, traitor!
Ignorant savages! Killing us will avail you naught. For every Imperial you cut down, 1,000 more will come. Abandon this foolish endeavor and surrender. You may yet serve our righteous cause.
How dare you speak of righteousness? You who forsook kith and kin to serve conquerors! Be glad I grant you this mercy. What in the... Reinforcements? No, just one. Cut him down!
Yeah, all right.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
This one is promising. Who remains to offer us resistance?
A host of rebels led by Lord Cayenne hold the Enclave across the river.
Lord Cayenne.
The king of the former king of Dorma, sir. They say he is one of the greatest swordsmen.
Alive.
Is that
Sorry, I
what
pressed
they
the button too
say?
quick.
Who was that?
It's Caius.
Surely you jest. That was Xenos Galvus, Legatus of the 12th, the Crown Bloody Prince. I heard he was strong, but that was frightening.
That was Lord Xenos. Everything you are, your power, even your face, it vexes me. Go on. Lash out like the beast you are at an emissary and jeopardize the newfound peace between Dorma and the Empire. My lord was destined to lead us unto a glorious new age. Your light is nothing to his radiance. I will cherish this moment, lock it away within my heart, until the day we meet again.
Snidey little bastard. Knew it all along. Make sure we're still recording. About 15 minutes. Right, Lord Hyan.
You look troubled, my friend. Was it something he said?
Yeah, just a bit. He's a little shit. That's what he is.
Of all the memories to witness,
I'll clutch my pearls.
I had my doubts about him, but I would never have guessed he was a disciple of Xenos. My lord.
Calm yourself, Ugidi. I set no store by him or his enlightened brethren. But if by treating with them there is even the faintest hope, we might secure the return of our conscripted brothers and sisters, I must play this game. After the way I risked their lives in the rebellion, I owe them that much.
My lord, you bear no blame for their fate.
If not blame, then responsibility. They were prisoners, and still I chose to fight, knowing they could be executed in retaliation. But now we have a chance to bring them home. If it means bargaining with a monster, so be it.
My lord.
Besides, I think he likes me, which is more than some can say.
Don't be fooled, Hyan. Don't be fooled by him. It makes no sense. Why would he bother keeping up the pretense only to drop it right before the very end? Perhaps he no longer thought it necessary, having secured Doma's cooperation. If he truly is a disciple, 'tis possible emotion simply got the better of him. Remaining calm around the man who slew his lord will have taken its toll. Whatever the explanation, now is not the time for hasty reprisals. We shall proceed as planned. The Red Koji must be placed under surveillance. The Gharlean prisoners made ready for the exchange. Leave the affairs of Doma to us. When the hour of exchange draws near, we will call for you. I should certainly hope so. Whatever the Empire's true intent, we would be on hand to play our part. Thought we might use this time to return to Eorzea, but given the volatility of the situation, mayhap it would be best if we remained in Kugani. Agreed, blah de blah de blah de blah de blah. Oh, I will on that, you have my word. Charting a path through this sea of troubles promises to be difficult enough. To Kugani then. Tattoo and the others must know of what transpired. Right. Speak with Hancock at the Ruby Bazaar. Off to Ruby Bazaar then. good at pictures this afternoon. Gonna watch that when Channing Tatum, is it Channing Tatum and Sandra Bullock adventure film. Looks fun. So I'm gonna give that. It was either that or the Nick Cage film. I want to see both of them. Right, which way did we go? I think it's up here, isn't it? Yeah. And again. And again. It's not this one, is it? Nothing. No. Sorry mate, don't want to play cards with you. Does anybody play that in games? Let's go in. Seems you're all in quite the predicament. Well, should we receive any urgent missives, rest assured you'll be the first to know. Of course, we're discussing ideas to replenish our coffers, but I suppose that all we can wait of any urgent news. I wish to apologise, Tattoo. It was reckless of me to make such a purchase. You may be certain, however, that I mean to reimburse the Scions, even if it means drawing upon my personal funds. Very thoughtful of you, but it won't come to that. Sorrowbone's business proposition. Albert should have no difficulty wiping the red from our ledger. I ain't done it yet. Forgive me, Albert, it would seem I have unwittingly heaped my financial troubles upon you. Waffle, 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 can't be bothered to read it. The more we know about the politics of Garlemald, the better our chances of predicting the Imperial's next move. Knowing what we do of Asahi's apparent resentment towards you, I cannot say what he hopes to gain from it. But if there is even the faintest chance that a lasting peace could be forged, yeah, waffle, waffle, waffle. Yeah. Right. Fending, aiming, maiming, striking. I don't want any of them, do I? None of them are any good to me. I'm not a tank or a swordsman. I'm an archer. Away to go. Definitely must be on right track because of all these cutscenes. I'll talk myself into it at some point. Arranging the prisoner exchange proved easier than I thought. Yes, my lord will be most pleased. Everything is going according to plan. Snidey bastard. Can't wait to take him out. And what's he giving her? No.
Can you truly remember nothing? Nothing at all?
Were we friends?
Yes. We were good friends, you and I. In fact, I've brought you a gift. that one day soon, as you gaze into that mirror, you will remember the woman staring back at you.
It's so pretty. Who are you? Who are you?
Meanwhile, in the Imperial capital. The fucking
How are you
does he
feeling,
look
my lord?
like?
Fine, now leave me.
Can't be Xenos, surely. Oh, Zantak's back. Do 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 do. Impeccable timing. We're just to read a letter from Lord Hyan. He writes that Domans are coordinating their efforts with Blue Kojin. Maintain a constant watch over the Red. By staying on the lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the like, they mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud. For the Garlean's part, the Popularis have sent word that a vessel bearing Doman conscripts is soon to arrive. Lord Hyan requests your presence, and I share his views that you should be on hand at this critical juncture. So I'm going back there. According to the letter, Yotsuyu's memory has yet to return, so it looks like she'll be living the rest of her days in Doma. Before we get to that, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. Let us make straight ways to the Enclave then. Lord Hyan will be waiting. I trust you will cope in our absence, Tattoo. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Just be sure to come back safely. Oh, bye. Go again. Can't remember where I left Soapon. Oh dear. Maybe I was meant to do that one. Go on, up you go. I remember it was on a beach somewhere. remember now, I've got to travel across the water, haven't I? That's it. But I thought they'd fix the aetheryte crystal there. Place. Yeah, so why couldn't I just fast travel straight there? Oh, it's got me all confused, this. That's why I'm having to use a boat. There's a bloody aether right there. What's in here? Nothing. Just make sure it's still attuned. Yeah. Don't know. Stump me that on. Right. See, my letter reached you. Thank you for coming so swiftly. I wrote at some length on the subject. Concerns Gosetsu. Despite his best efforts to conceal his condition, or perhaps because of them, he recently collapsed. Clutch my pearls. Good gods, is he alright? Confined to bed and grumbling. He made me promise not to tell you lest you worry unduly. Now that you are here, however, I think it's high time we receive some visitors. We'll visit him at once, shall we? Yeah.
Open wide now.
Shouldn't he be saying that to her?
Pleased to you.
Ooh, he's blue, Mum, he's
Afraid
blue.
that I cannot feed myself. I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Oh, I hope she stays like this instead of turning back to the horrible bitch she was.
Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
A persimmon?
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... a gross exaggeration. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps. But with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Take off your clothes.
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
All right, yes.
My lady, I assure you, this is not.
Come on, smile, Albert.
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink. What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man. Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
Ooh, she's getting a memory back.
But leave me be, woman. I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
They make a convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think him a doting grandsire and her a model grandchild. Indeed, had someone told me a year ago that I would live to be a witness, I would have declared them mad. But what a turn of events. I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him, you couldn't make it up. He has resisted decrepitude with the same defiance he showed the enemies of Doma, but no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. But he pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health returns, the fact remains he will never again be the warrior he once was. He has given his all for liege and land, and we will ask no more. And what of his nurse? She certainly has me fooled. This is no pretense. Yugi. Okay, Yugi. Out of all of us, I would think you were the hardest to convince. What makes you so sure? I've been spying on her from the shadows, waiting for the misstep that would betray her, but her mask has never slipped once. She has remained in character from the first. She had taken the dishes from the cupboard and was pretending to prepare dinner right there on the tatami, a child's game. Even the wariest shinobi would not go to such lengths. I can but conclude that her mind is truly broken. Well, that's good enough for me and everyone else, I would hazard. Matter is settled. Tsuyu will begin a new life in Doma. Before that can happen, I'll need to present her to the ambassador one last time to prove her memory is truly gone. I would not risk parading her in front of our returning conscripts. Her presence at the exchange would only stir up mutinous thoughts. Understandably, she is good as fasten the chains around their necks, which is why I mean to conclude this business first, out the sight of my countrymen. Will you help me? At your service. Blah de blah de blah. Come on, crack on. Speak with Alfie. Wish I'd got a brew. And this way. Oops. Careful, sunshine. Right, Alfie, what you got? We'll wait here then. He shouldn't be long. Oh. Alright. Waste of time now. Have you seen Tsuyu? She's nowhere to be found. They'll be landing in a matter of moments. Could their memories have returned? I know not. We're scouring the streets as we speak. Tsuyu has left the enclave altogether. Captain, a word. Did you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? I do not rightly know. Yes, now that you mention it, there was a lady among the passengers. Recall not seeing Force. Her face was hidden by the brim of her hat. Her skin was white as fallen snow, it was. Now you've done nothing wrong, mate. Well, I'm gonna have to go and find her. She's trying to get her memories back. Seems she crossed the river. No good can come of this. Scouting, aiming, healing, casting. Well, we want the aiming one, don't we? Oh no. Before we do anything else, we need to character, armory, no. Inventory. Use. 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 Get rid of that one. That one and armory chest. Right. That bow's a load of shit. That. Ooh. Right, I'll have him. Oh, that's not as good as what I've got. Neither are they. Neither is that. Neither is that. But that's going to need some thingies added to it, innit? When I find somebody doing materia. Right, high-end. Determination, skill speed, spell speed, determination, cash. Looks like could probably be cash then. It seems like it's gone unrecognised. We must find her before that happens. Feel responsible. We at your service. Going ahead. We have no way of knowing where she's headed, so we had best divide our forces. I will take Kusikari and its surrounds. You would take the road to Castrum Fluminis. Albert, forgive me, I asked you to interrogate the residents of Yuzuka Manor. One of them might have seen her. Right, where are we going? Quick fix. So we're questioning them then. Where's this manor then? Where's Yuzuki Manor? Don't even know where I'm meant to be going. thought I'd just come from there. Now, where's he going to send me now? Okay, so where am I? So I don't I've got a clue where I am. Oh, I'll travel to this one and I'll fly over. I can't get lost then, can I? Oh, fucking hellfire. I know. Whoa. I know. Don't need to tell me. Stop shouting at the screen, you bastards. Got a village mender. Got a materia guy. Don't look like it. Come on then, me little dragon. She's going to where she was, you know, at the battle with and Gosetsu held the roof up. That place. It's a good job. You didn't realise how eloquent I was. You know what I mean. No, maybe not then. Because it looks like it's down here. Pale-skinned woman, not seen such a traveller. That's one done. Merchant and mender. Pale skin. I saw this woman on the way back from a trip. She had crossed the shallows east of here, northeasterly direction. Search for signs. Right, up we go. See no signs. She's somewhere further off northeast. Where we're looking. There we go. Still no sign. To be seen on the ground a short distance to the north, you spy a familiar looking hat. Bamboo hat. Just trying to stay out of trouble. It is the same hat she was wearing. We're doing on time. About 10 minutes just short of. Oh, you were quick. Before you ask, yielded naught. Mistress Alice has gone to assist her brother at the castrum. I've found an art. I found an art. What the hell's he wearing on his forehead? Preferred the eye patch. Towards Namai by the Kami, the villagers recognise her. You must hurry. Yogi and I will check the paddies. Oh, very nice. Very fetching, Albert.
Greetings. Might I have one of your... Wait! Please! I only wanted a persimmon.
Kami, save us! Her spirit has returned!
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge.
It can't be. She couldn't have survived.
What did I do?
As if you don't know!
Good people of Namai, be at ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
My lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead.
I too was surprised to learn of her survival. More even than you, I would hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down, I who left her to her fate. But it would seem the Kami had other plans. By some miracle, both she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed, though Yotsugu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
You're saying she's forgotten? Forgotten everything she's done?
Lies! Lies! My lord, she would say anything to escape punishment!
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand justice! I beg of you, Lord Hien, draw your blade and rid us of this canker!
What I saw then, it's all true. I'm sorry! I'm so sorry.
You're sorry? And what? We're supposed to forgive you?
Here, there's no need to cry. Can't you see how scared she is? How can you be scared of her? She's not the same.
Until such time as her memories return, this woman shall be known as Tsuyu, and treated as a citizen of Doma. I will, however, see that she is watched at all times. Rest assured that there will be no more unannounced visits to the village. As your lord, I ask that you leave her fate in my hands, and suffer her to live, for now.
Please, Issei.
All right. I'll keep my peace. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Right, just coming up to the hour mark. Take the cash. Need to think about selling a load of stuff. Got a load of shit and carrying around that I don't need. Right, speak with Lord Hyan. Picture of relief. That would have been better avoided, but at least it did not end in bloodshed. Seems it was an offhand request of Gosetsu which brought her here, and they say fruit is good for the health. I do hope Gosetsu finds the taste to his liking. Let's continue on to Castrum Fluminus and our meeting. Right, is that it? I've got to speak with Lord Hyan. Where are we speaking with him then? Right. Get the old dragon. Where are they? Oh. Seems our imperial guests already arrived. It's time to meet the ambassador. Oh shit, we're gonna have a cutscene, aren't we? I should have finished it there. Never mind. You got another 5 minutes of my lovely company.
What a pleasure it is to see you once more, Lord Hien. Not to mention my dear sister.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival. You have our people aboard the airship?
Exactly as agreed. We would leave you in no doubt as to the purity of our intentions. I dare say it was the self-same spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
Indeed. Before excluding her from the exchange, I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
So I see. But all need not necessarily be lost. In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
Get ready, Albert.
Ah, Yotsuyu. You look well.
Ah, yeah, I remember him now.
Of all the people.
Is something wrong, dear sister? These are our beloved parents. Does not the sight of them bring back sweet
excuse me, COVID.
Gosetsu. I have to take this to Gosetsu.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient. You needn't glare at me so, Lord Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Dorma. Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
We continue with the exchange as planned, then.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
Agreed. Until then, Ambassador.
I knew better than to trust Asahi, but that was a dirty trick. Still unpleasant as it was, we have to at least put the matter of Tsuyu's future to rest. I have sent her back to the Enclave to give Gosetsu his precious persimmon. one of them is. Let's follow them. And you had that look, Alfie. What is it? We can discuss it upon our return. Right. That's where we'll end it for today. It is dragging on a bit though. I need to get some stuff, so I don't know. Anyway, as always, thank you for your views. Got another. I'm on 29 on BitChute now. I'll be on that magic 30. Hey, if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you've hated it, dislike and let me know why. But anyway, till tomorrow, peeps. I'll see thee.